In today's video, we will be going over everything to expect in Season 2 Reloaded for both Cold War and Vanguard, and I guess you could say Warzone as well. Now there's a collection of things that were on the roadmap for Vanguard and Warzone that we can be expecting to see that I'll be going over in today's video, but there's also quite a few leaks for Cold War that we also should be expecting to see either before Season 2 Reloaded or just after Season 2 Reloaded, and also there will be a collection of things that I myself will be speculating that we could be expecting, since there isn't that much for Vanguard right now, but considering the fact that some things that weren't leaked for Season 2 of Vanguard before it came out back in Season 1 and we still are yet to see some of those things, I'll be combining it in today's video. The first thing that we'll go over is for Cold War, since I feel like that's the most interesting one. And if you don't know, Cold War is in its year 2 cycle. It is a bit slow, and the only thing that we have currently received is the Vanguard 52 assault rifle that was meant to actually release with a brand new multiplayer map called WMD, which is a remake of a classic map from Black Ops 1, but it was postponed for unknown reasons. There are some speculations out there, but personally from what I saw, I wasn't able to find any actual legit reasons as to why it was delayed. So that's probably the most likely one that we will be seeing coming up in just a few days. There is supposedly an update in the database casually waiting for Cold War, so that could be the WMD map. And the next thing that we should be seeing after the multiplayer map releases is a scythe. Now it is a brand new melee weapon, and I know that there's a bunch of melee weapons in Cold War, but I think it's really cool to number one be seeing another weapon coming into the game, you know, grinding out some camos like DM Ultra or Dark Ether, but also to be getting a scythe. Like, we've never seen one, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Modern Warfare Remastered had it, because I know Modern Warfare Remastered Online had like a ridiculous amount of melee weapons, and maybe we did actually see one in COD World War II. I'm not entirely sure, but nonetheless it's really cool. And the cool thing with the scythe, a blueprint of the scythe will be releasing with a brand new operator that is coming to Cold War, which is the Ravenov operator. Now, I'm pretty sure this might be coming out with Season 2 Reloaded, unless the brand new update that will be coming out soon might be adding in the operator, because usually when you go into the operators on any of the Call of Duties, you can usually pre-see the operators that will be releasing. And if the brand new update that's coming out is just going to be adding an updated version of WMD, maybe we'll also be able to see Ravenov the operator in the operators tab on both Warzone and Cold War, which then will kind of classify that maybe we'll be seeing the scythe and him before Season 2 Reloaded. Now another thing that we will be seeing hopefully in Cold War years 2, like second part of this season, hopefully that's how it's going to work, and this isn't literally the only content that we're ever going to be getting Cold War, is two things: a brand new SMG, which I don't know the name of, but here's the picture of it. Yeah, brand new ranged weapon, and also Jungle, which I am pretty sure is from Black Ops 1, unless it's a brand new version of whatever Jungle map. But we did also see this map on Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 1, so that is my best guess that we will be just seeing it returning in Cold War, which is really cool. You know, WMD and Jungle, you know, some Black Ops 1 coming in, since it does kind of make sense. Cold War is set just after Black Ops 1. I'm all for it. Now that is kind of all the stuff that we do know for Cold War. You know, maybe we'll be seeing some Onslaught updates with the multiplayer maps like Jungle and WMB being on Onslaught, which is a really cool thing that hopefully will happen. So that's kind of the Tiny Zombies content that we might be receiving. But now let's move over quickly to Vanguard. Now the first bit of this is just going to be me covering the stuff that we did get in the Season 2 roadmap that did say it's in season, which usually means either just before the Reloaded part of the season comes out or just after, or I mean even with Season 2 Reloaded. So the first thing is, for multiplayer we will be getting a brand new mode which is called Arms, Race, Motorcycle, and Tanks, which is really cool because it kind of looks like, you know, you're racing to a certain objective. Kind of makes me feel maybe it'll be like a bit of War from World War II. Maybe, you know, it's Sledgehammer, so I hope they will bring back that mode in some kind of way, because it was a huge highlight of multiplayer in World War II. And also we're going to be getting a new vehicle called Gamma. Now for zombies, we don't have any content that we're 100% sure will be in season, since the two roadmaps that we did get for it basically covered everything that we should be receiving, or well, we did receive in the actual beginning of the season. And the next few things are things like a brand new weapon called an ice axe, which is rumored to be also throwable, so that is a pretty huge thing, you know, like running around with the ice axe and you can throw it, but you can also like use it. It's a bit confusing. We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe the leaks and rumors were not true. And the next thing, or the last thing for the roadmap, is a Gustavo, which is a brand new operator. Who cares? You know, like if it's not my boys from Zombies, well, not Vanguard zombies, Cold War zombies, then I don't really care. Nonetheless, now let's quickly cover some of the things that we did receive in season 1 as leaks for season 2 for zombies. Now this doesn't have to be entirely true, and some of it is just me creating a bit of a wish list, but the first thing is a brand new perk for zombies would be pretty epic to receive. Obviously the perk system kind of sucks, but hey, I'm all for it. As much content as possible would be nice. Looking back on season 1 reloaded, we did receive the round base experience. I'm not saying we should be getting a round base experience, but all I'm gonna say is I'm expecting something at least big or good for season 2 reloaded. Personally, I would really like a mode, so we did get leaks of potentially grief coming back in some capacity, so seeing modes like that would be really cool, and I'm all for that if we will be receiving any kind of mode in season 2 reloaded. Potentially maybe a new wonder weapon. That's actually very unlikely. What am I talking about? Ooh, a new Easter egg to set up the next map if we are even getting a new map in season 3. Honestly, it's been so quiet with the content that I feel like maybe Vanguard is done, like fully, just it's over, no more content for Vanguard. But you know, usually we do have this kind of a drought with no content. Another thing that we should be probably receiving for zombies is new covenants. Cool, I guess. Some of them are good, but then again, I do have my favorites and I don't really use any more, I guess. Another huge one that will probably happen is a new objective. I'm not saying anything like a round base experience, but maybe just an addition of one more objective, maybe the addition of more score streaks, maybe round base improvements, which were supposed to come, but there were no round base improvements, and who knows, maybe the rest will surprise us. But that's kind of it for everything to be expecting. Obviously, if we get more leaks or official announcements, I will be covering that in a video and probably covering the content in some videos as well. One thing I want to say is sorry for the lack of content. It's a bit difficult to make content considering the fact where Call of Duty is as a whole with everything. Like, it's so bad. There's nothing out there to make videos on, and I could go back to old zombies, but honestly, it just feels like everything has been done. So I'll just wait patiently. Maybe we will get Chronicles too. There were some pretty cool news, like we did get a new zombies director, which is Kevin Drew himself, which is a great person on just the zombies team who has been really active on Twitter, keeping us really updated with everything. So I'm really happy that he's directing zombies now. I think that means that like Corky, who was the person who was directing, I'm pretty sure Vanguard and Cold War, or is still directing them, is moving away or something like that, as in like he's no longer going to be in charge, unless what Kevin Drew isn't what I think it is. Nonetheless, I feel like zombies has a really bright future with COD, whenever the next trailer COD is coming out, which is a huge dub. So we just gotta patiently get through this painful stage that we are at, and hopefully we will be getting some more content for the zombies people, because what we have right now is just not good. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.